It's the NFL on EA Sports,
where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. We're just moments away from the action.
Next on Madden Football.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Bucky Irving now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's the give to Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They send a tight end in motion. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Baker now from the gun. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. We'll have him gain about a handful there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Mayfield now from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again is Baker. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Bengals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
Here's Brown again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On one, ready?
The first red zone chance for the Bengals now. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they had that one contained right at the line. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Burrow. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Cade York now on for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Irving. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There he goes, right sideline. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers need only 1 to take the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Brown on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Going with Brown on the ground. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Burrow back to throw. Finds his man Chase. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
A run with Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
12, 12, 12.
They'll run again with Brown. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That stop made by KJ Britt. Maybe 4 yards on that run. It's going to be 3rd down. Burrow setting to throw. He lofts it deep left. He lays out for it and makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Brown.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing is Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Groupie sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Got Evans. It's complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Baker now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Spins out of one stop. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now it's Brown. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brown on the carry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Burrow to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12.
Working inside the red zone. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, Brown. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati! So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals push their lead to 6. on. Now he's York to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This finds Evans, complete. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sent to the ground by Josh Newton.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, here's Baker. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. Mayfield now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Evans. And that's good for a gain of 5. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle. It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Mayfield to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Right back to Irving now. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
A give now to Brown. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about...
On the right sideline, there's space! And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
On 1, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. On the give, this is Irving. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Bengals are set up quite well for their next possession.
On 2.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Right side cut by Higgins. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On 2, ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now Burrow. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football, the Legion of Boom, obviously out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone, trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And they continue to trail by 8.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, I bet you they do go for it.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mayfield on 1st and 10. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. We've reached the break. The Bucs visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead.
Gun. Gun. 11, 11, 11, 11. Gun.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness.
Here we go.
And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And a nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop that time by JLD. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 43. Completes this one to Chase. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. From the gun, a give to Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stop that time by JLD. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Burrow to the air now. He's on the move. And they bring him down around the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made it the perfect time for the 1st down.
Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace.
2nd and 8. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. 12, 12,
Putting a receiver in motion. Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st down, Burrow to throw. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Herbert. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a really good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 28. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Baker throwing again. That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Return's looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Putting the tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Mike Edwards up to make that tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Brown on the inside give. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On first down, here's Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he gets this forward to the 19. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Flush down now to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Play action now, Burrow. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
A run with Brown. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Palmer motioning right. First down, here's Baker. It is cut left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up first and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Irving on the inside give. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He brings it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's third and goal. Baker now from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick...
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Return's looking good so far. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really being the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
11 MT.
Brown on the carry. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's the give to Irving. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Well, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Slot man in motion left. To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Once again, Irving. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Motion man sent left. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking right, and he finds him. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's a design boom. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. His 5th total score of this ball game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, Burrow to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now it's second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. To throw again, it's Burrow. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Buccaneers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Right back to Irving now. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Buccaneers holding a 10-point lead. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. Third down coming. They'll run this with Irving. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Baker now off the play fake. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Doesn't make the connection.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
11.
Burrow back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.